So I don't listen to Candace's show, but I am 100% convinced that Charlie was killed by Tyler Robinson, a crazed leftist who murdered him because he didn't like Charlie's messaging on the trans issue.
So I was sent this clip. I didn't know that this clip existed. I didn't know that Megyn Kelly actually said 100%. That was the most, let's say, interesting word in this statement. And she just said that she's 100% sure that it was Tyler Robinson who killed Charlie Kirk. Thanks to Diana Sierra for sending me this clip. Remember that you can send me pictures of topics in my email. It's right there in the description. But I was like, oh, right, wow. There's like absolutely no space for any sort of question whatsoever. I respect Megyn Kelly's work a lot, by the way. I think that she is a great professional. But this is the whole clip, so you understand the whole context, what she said. But I think that she was very clear, and that's why I included that in the title, that she literally said that. And she had a couple of words to say about Candace, but this is the whole clip.
Let's talk about the Candace Owens of it all.
Okay.
I love her, and I really do feel like there's potentially truth to what she's saying. What do you think? Is there something nefarious going on?
Are you talking about Charlie's murder?
So that was the setup. That was the question. It was, a very polite question. Have you been keeping up with what Candace Owens had been saying on YouTube, online, about all these questions that she has been asking about Charlie Kirk? And the reaction that she had, I don't know. This is the thing. I can't possibly know, sadly, because the camera angle doesn't allow for it, if Megyn had this body language before of the question or before Candace Owens was mentioned. What I can tell you is that you can test it for yourself. This is not a very comfortable posture to have, especially because the hand is in this kind of tension. The hand is not actually resting or supporting. It's not resting or supporting the other arm or forearm at all. There's a lot of tension in here. It's not comfortable. It's more like a protective gesture, like she was protecting herself. Something that we do all the time, when we sometimes, it's not that crossing our arms it always means that we're protecting ourselves, but we could do it in a very, like she was doing. Like, I'm gonna grab something like it was a microphone, and I'm doing this as kind of a protective gesture because you are covering your solar plexus. That is a classic stance. That could be it. Usually it should be that you are, trying to feel yourself comfortable. But again, I invite you to try to mimic her posture, and you will notice that that she was not comfortable at all. So she could have been uncomfortable for many reasons. For the Charlie Kirk topic itself, maybe the previous question was maybe made her feel uncomfortable. Maybe the mention of Candace Owens made her feel uncomfortable. We can't possibly know, but we do know that this is not a posture, and much less from Megyn Kelly, in which I think that she has experience and the professionalism, and she has dealt with a lot of stuff to be able to be comfortable in public. So it's not like she's not like a newbie in speaking to the public. So that's when she is asked about Candace Owens, that's when she says this.
So I don't listen to Candace's show, but I am 100% convinced that Charlie was killed by Tyler Robinson, a crazed leftist who murdered him because he didn't like Charlie's messaging on the trans issue.
Notice that she doesn't change her posture at all. At first, she is just looking. She makes this expression, as in, okay, let me gather my thoughts. Let me see how can I answer this. She knows that she has to be careful with her words. She makes it very clear that she doesn't listen to Candace's show. I mean, I think that you don't need to listen to Candace's show to know what Candace's show, when Candace says. Because it's like you're on X, you're going to get the clips, you're going to get what she thinks about it. Again, that is important. It's like trying to, a bit of getting away with, oh no, I don't listen to Candace's show, which could be true, because I myself, I don't watch Candace's show, but I know what she says, what she's up to, which, well, it is obvious, right? It is rather influential, especially in this topic, so it would be important to keep up what she's saying. So I think that she was trying to be polite. I don't listen to Candace's show, but I'm 100% convinced that Charlie was killed by Tyler Robinson, and she establishes eye contact. She, keeping that posture, she tries to make sure she keeps her voice tone very regular throughout her statement. And then, well, she continues. She continues with her answer. Her answer was rather long. In fact, the longest part of her answer was what comes next. This.
That is my firm belief after having talked to the people at Turning Point, the FBI, the security team that was on the ground, and many others.
So I want to make it clear that by no means, not by a long shot, I have all the connections or all the experience or all the... I just look at videos and try to explain what I see. I don't have the connections of Megyn Kelly. I wish at some point of my YouTube career have Megyn Kelly's connections. Why not? In the long run, given enough time, I could get there. But right now, I don't have them. And I can acknowledge that if she has access, or she claims to have spoken to people at Turning Point, which I don't know. My video analysis of the people at Turning Point, you know, that's actually, let's say it's neutral. It's not that helps your case. It doesn't help your statement. I would say that it doesn't detriment from it. But I would say that it doesn't help. Maybe if you talk to the FBI, if you talk to people in the FBI, maybe if she could talk to Kash Patel directly, I don't know, or FBI's Utah chapter, we don't know. The security team, all right, who's security team? You mean Charlie's security team? Right? Or Turning Point security team? Are we still talking about TPUSA? Or the university security team? That could be another thing. That could be like three parties, right? Because if it's a Charlie's security team, would still be TPUSA. And many others. She is vague about that. All right. But having been able to talk to the FBI about this, you are going to ask. So many of you are going to ask the same question. Is she working, or is she getting to these conclusions, to this 100%? I mean, I could understand. I have to say this. Again, I try to be level-headed about this. I try to not entertain crazy conspiracy theories. And then when I say crazy stuff, and when I see crazy stuff, you know that I'm the first to go and debunk it. Even if you complain, even if you don't like it, I see something that doesn't make sense. I say, this doesn't make sense. This is not physically possible, and the like. But from that to say that Tyler Robinson being right, you know, that Megyn Kelly has this responsibility. She has a huge platform. She has this huge credibility. She has this huge reputation. I also aspire to that one day. So she knows that whatever she says, that's why she had to measure her words, is going to be scrutinized. So saying that 100%, not leaving, I don't know, maybe 99% could be more appropriate. I don't know. I'm not going to judge her. I'm not going to say that what she said is wrong. She is completely entitled to her opinion about that. But I don't know. But maybe you can leave it like that 1%, because that's why there's going to be a trial. It's going to be, the evidence. We're going to be reach the conclusion. It's like saying that he's 100% guilty. I have zero doubts that he is the guy. That's what I found a bit shocking. 100% coming from Megyn Kelly. Could have been 99. Could have been 99.99%. Something like that. Again, that's what I would say. I would say that I'm 90% sure that it was Tyler Robinson. Maybe 95%. But 100%. Again, as the meme says, that is a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's say how it plays for him. I'm gonna keep playing the clip.
And I've come to that with a good faith basis.
I've come to it with a good faith basis. I think that is like it reinforces that I'm not being like histrionic or tabloidy about this. This is in good faith that I'm saying this. I don't know if that is implying by contrast that Candace Owens doesn't speak in good faith. Again, I have to remind you that I disagree with Candace Owens in many things, but when she brings actual receipts, like the group chat, that you cannot fake a group chat, and later the TPUSA guy said that the group chat that Candace Owens exposed was legit, then you have to acknowledge that. But again, this is like implying that maybe other people, maybe not Candace Owens, but other influencers are not doing things in good faith. That is the opposite of this statement.
And I have nothing that would shake me from it. I don't begrudge anybody asking questions, and I understand the controversy around where she's gone with it. But I think it's really kind of a matter of your preference for your brother.
So this is a very, very polite, and I don't know if it's underhand. I have to work on that. But my English I need to work for all those. That is underhand. This is a very soft way of saying that it is up to you if you believe Candace Owens. I know what I believe. I know who I have spoken to, and this is my current stance on it, and nobody is going to move me from it. So she's really adamant about this.
Broadcaster. And, Candace is many, many people's cup of tea.
Candace is many, many people's cup of tea. Okay, that was a snide comment.
And she's not other people's, and I'm the same. And I haven't responded well to people demanding that I try to police her speech, because that's a leftist thing.
Again, I think that's a leftist thing, policing what other people say. Maybe if you say something that doesn't make sense, that's another thing. That's actually something that I do. And I have no problem in saying that no matter who says something that doesn't make sense, I will just, hey, wait a second. That's not how things work. And of course, if I have the evidence and I have the expertise to say that, of course, if I don't have the expertise or the evidence, then it's just a question to be asked. And we should be asking questions. And Megyn Kelly is right here. And Candace always has all the right to keep asking questions. But I made the Jack Black example the other day. You need evidence to ask questions. You cannot just ask questions. What if it was aliens? I've said that. What if it was aliens who killed Charlie Kirk? Okay, Jesus, you are asking a question. Anybody can ask questions. But do you have any sort of basis or evidence that it could have been aliens, I don't know, a spaceship or lasers or plasma rifles or something? No, I'm just asking question. Why are you attacking me? I think that's the way that Megyn Kelly was framing this.
It's not a right thing. So if she's not for you, that's fine. But if she is, that's fine too. And what she says about this particular matter, look, I just give her a lot of grace because I know she's suffering. I know she really loved him. And I think this has been very hard on people who actually knew Charlie and really loved him.
So she, lip pressing at the end, she tries to be graceful to Candace, saying that, well, she must be suffering. And again, well, the comments, I mean, these are not cherry-picked comments. You go to that short on Megyn Kelly's YouTube channel, and you open the comments, and these are literally the first 12 comments that you see. She has come to that belief because she doesn't want to end up dead or have her family harmed. She's doing exactly what Candace said they do. Are you okay? I think you're not well. Gaslighting. I didn't expect this reply from Megyn. Something smells fishy. This is what control opposition looks like. What? All right. She talked to Turning Point, FBI, the security team, so essentially everyone that is in question. Again, I am not cherry-picking these comments. These are literally the first 12 comments you see on her own shorts. Dan, Megyn Kelly, there's no way you believe that in your heart. So shocked to hear her say this. And also, the safest answer ever. She's afraid to listen to Candace. It's dangerous for Megyn. Okay, I'm done with Megyn. Lord have mercy. She definitely doesn't believe that. Okay, there's a lot of stuff like that in here. But again, yeah, this is the thing. It's a bold statement, 100%. No question left to be asked. I don't know. I would say 99%, but I really want to know what do you think about this in the comments, and I'm sure that you're going to be thorough about that. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Battle Language Guy. Much love and bliss.